The introduction. What's up, you guys? It's Louisa and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I actually gained 100 new subscribers in 1 week. It was crazy. I'm really grateful. I'm thankful. And so to you new subscribers, hey, I'm Louisa and this is my channel, The Ever Growing Mommy. I love to share content about cooking, cleaning, organizing, meal prepping, grocery hauls, anything that has to do with homemaking. I love watching that stuff and I love sharing. I have been a mom for 23 years and almost 24. And I have made a lot of mistakes. I have learned a lot of lessons and I'm still learning. Thus the reason for the name of my channel, The Ever Growing Mommy, because I want to always learn. I love learning. To my core, I'm a student to my core. That is who I am. I love to learn. And if there's something that I can do that makes my life easier, I'm going to learn it. I'm going to find out, I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to research and learn it. And so in that, I like to share because that's how I learned a lot of the things that I know that make me, help me manage my home. I learned it from other mommies. And so I hope that this helps you. In this actual series, you are seeing footage that I started when I started vlogging 2 years ago. You're seeing early Louisa footage. And so this is never before seen footage of all the experiences up into my wedding, all the wedding planning, all of the bridal showers, bachelorette party, all those things, you know, trying on my dress, looking at the venues. I have shared in videos past before this one, my proposal. I shared finding my bridesmaid dresses. You are more than welcome to look in the description below to find those a link to those videos and watch them. They are fun memories for me to watch. I love them, and so I hope you enjoy them also. We are coming quickly into the wedding season. It's January right now where I am filming this introduction, and I just felt like, well, we got married in November, so it was our 1-year anniversary in November, and I wanted to pay a tribute in honor of my 1-year anniversary and just share all the footage that I have not shared and put them into content form so that it can be memories that I can look back at, but also be things that I can share to help other bride-to-bees, so that they can kind of take into consideration certain things that I didn't. And I've heard more often than not a lot of brides-to-be after the fact, the lessons that they learned and what they wish they would have done. And so I'm going to be sharing a little bit of bridesmaid tea in here in this video. In this particular video, you're going to get to see a few of my bridesmaid proposals. You're also going to get to see a meet and greet that I had planned out for my bridesmaids because all of my friends are friends from different walks of my life. And so I wanted them to meet each other. You're also going to get videos. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I hope that you like it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay, these are part of my bridesmaid proposal. This was the actual proposal. They're cookies. I felt like this was a really neat idea, and I had them professionally made by one of my friends. And each cookie has a slight characteristic that resembles each bridesmaid, and they all have their name. And then there is, "Will you be my bridesmaid?" There is a cookie that says, "Will you be my maid of honor?" And the there they are. They're so cute and they were very, very delicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Aww, Robin. Robin, you are so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Online is more like cut it off.
And there you have it. She said yes. She did get a wine bottle and some roses. And now let's go into my next bridesmaid. And there you have it. She also said yes. She got roses and a wine bottle as well. Well, I just did my bridesmaid proposal to my friend Joni, and of course she said yes, thankfully. Joni, I want you to know that I love you and I am grateful that you are my forever friend. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for being willing to go through this next year with me, and I hope that we make lots of more memories together. We have so many with the kids since they were little, and I just hope that we continue to have even more memories together. Love you. Didn't get to do my video after my bridesmaid proposal to Robin, but I want to say that it was very sweet, very genuine. And Robin, I love you. I always will. And I am so thankful that we've been together since our babies were babies, like literally babies. Thank you for saying yes and being willing to endure this next year with me. This is a very special time, and there's only a few that I would not want to do it without, and I'm grateful that you made the time to come. And when I say make the time, I don't mean that in like a you made finally. No, I mean like we're busy. We're being pulled from every direction from our kids and job, and so I love you and thank you very, very much. Okay, this is my cousin Andrea, and we have been best friends since we were little girls. We've been very, very close, like sisters. This is my friend Gilda. She is the actual person who made these cookies. She's very professional, and we will get into them too a little bit later, but I did want to also share with you, this is Sandra. Sandra was also a bridesmaid. This was our proposal brunch that we had together. She only got flowers because she does not drink. And now we are getting into the actual meet and greet. This is Brittany. She was one of my bridesmaids that I had chosen, and we'll get into a little bit of that later also. So let's go ahead and see the girls. We're just here at Panera Bread. We are all sitting at a table. We're just kind of giving information about each other, like our name, how we met, and sharing those kind of fun facts with each other. We took some pictures at the end, and that's it. Hey y'all, I just had a meet and greet with my I'm always out of breath when I'm on here, with my bridesmaids, and 3 out of 5 of them that were able to be here. But actually, I take that back, it was 4. One of them came in virtually. And I just want to say, like, right before I got here, I was a hot mess. Like, the plan was to have a gift, have a beautiful flower bouquet, vase, in the middle of the table. I have called this place. The one thing I did was call this place and let them know that I was coming with my bridesmaids. So the vision was to get here before everybody, to be off of work, to have, let me calm down. I have been like go so much, running and racing in my head and physically, that with task and life and everything, that I've been full of anxiety. And this is like a one moment where I'm able to just like nowhere to go, nothing to do, and just be calm. And it feels good. I envision to have a gift for everybody and a typed out itinerary of all wedding thing events. I didn't do that, which I have literally been doing those since for 2 weeks now. And I just didn't realize how I forget how much time doing things by hand takes. But anyways, I was embarrassed to get here without everything in order. I was ashamed of myself. I felt really like, man, people with anxiety always take things in your mind like 10 notches when it wasn't really that big of a deal to them that I didn't have an itinerary. One of my bridesmaids kind of did it on her phone as we were talking about everything, and I didn't realize like how much help they were going to be until tonight. And I just want to document this because I want to tell myself, for the future self and for my daughters, like, when you find friends that love you unconditionally and really see your heart and who you are and expect nothing from you, those are the friends that you want to hold on to. Those are the friends that, you know, are life friends. I have been friends with people for a long time and really realizing years later that they weren't really my friends. And that is so hard. It's so hard to see when you are a giver. And I've heard this phrase before. There's people who are givers and there's people who are takers. Givers will give and takers will take. Sorry, I'm in this parking lot and I'm in an area that I don't know, and it's making me uncomfortable. But anyways, long story, but this is the funny part. One of my bridesmaids was like, at 5:30, when I wasn't even in the shower, she was like, I'm about to walk in. And I messaged her and I was like, you're like an hour and a half early. Because I was thinking that we were supposed to be here at 7. And she was like, it says 6. And so I go panicking, looking at the old messages, and she was right. All this time I was thinking that I said 7. But I, 2 months ago, said 6. I had not even gotten in the shower. So I got in the shower, left the house at 6, and got here at 7. Anyway, she was so sweet. I wanted to share this experience and and let y'all know like what's going on, keep y'all with me. I didn't get to record a lot because I just kind of wanted to be in the moment, but my bridesmaid met. I'm so happy, I'm excited. They finally met, and they all want to meet again, and so this is just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Everything is gonna work out, and I thank God. I thank God for, I was worried for nothing. He's working it out. So be who you are, and don't be afraid to be who you are, and embrace the people that love you. And true love has no conditions. um, True love is, patient and kind. It's keeps no record of wrong. It's gentle. It's understanding. It's not comparing. It's positive. And that is what you want to be around you. And so, with all that being said, welcome to my vlog. If you like this video, follow along as I take you along of my journey of getting married.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into the part that I really want to share with you. I hope that y'all enjoyed that little footage. I was cringing, but okay, all is well. What I didn't take into consideration is at the time that I'm getting married, I'm already 40. Most of my friends are similar ages, have families, have husbands, have careers, and the difference between this situation, my situation, and most people who are getting married, you're getting married at a younger age for the most part. And so most younger people in their 20s getting married don't have friends who are already in their careers or already have families. And so that's something that I didn't take in consideration. I wanted this to be like a legitimate wedding experience. I really wanted to have my dream experience of what I would have had in my 20s had I, you know, life been different, but it wasn't different. So I was trying to have that experience now at this older age, which, like I said, there was things I didn't take into consideration. Being a bridesmaid takes a lot of your time, and it is very it's a commitment, and it's something that really has to be very clearly understood. And I didn't take that into consideration either. I just kind of went as we just kind of I just kind of learned as I was going. And so thankfully I have friends that are very supportive, and Lord bless them, because they were so supportive. They, literally did almost everything that I was asking, and I really feel like I was asking too much. Me putting myself in their shoes after the fact, if I did, it would have been really hard for me and stressful. And I feel like I asked way too much of them. They did a lot of sacrifice of time away from their children, time away from their spouses. And even I had a friend who, most of the things that we did together, her children and spouse were with us, and that was completely okay with me. I understand that, and I was completely open to that, and I actually loved that idea. Um, with that being said, my maid of honor was my cousin that I chose. That is, in a perfect world, that's who I wanted it to be by my side. I mean, we have always talked and dreamed about getting married and things like that since we were little girls. And it just so happened that she was also engaged. And I just started realizing how much time it was just going to be very demanding. And she's also a nurse, a registered nurse. She has a very strict
schedule. And I didn't want to cause any stress upon her. I didn't want to make her overwhelmed to the point of she wouldn't be able to enjoy her own wedding experience. I really I'm so grateful that, my eyes were opened. I started seeing reality of how demanding this was going to be and how much time it was going to take upon a person to, be in these roles. And I had to just let her know it was the hardest choice for me to make, but I had to let her know that I wanted her to focus after I asked her to be my maid of honor. I had to then let her know that I wanted her to focus on her wedding. I didn't want to take away from her experience. And it was really hard for me to do that because I didn't want her to feel like I didn't want her to be in my wedding. That wasn't the case. It was just I started realizing reality. And I wish these are things that I would have thought about before I even decided who would be in the wedding. There's a lot that I wish I didn't do, a lot that I wish that I knew, and this is one of them. And so I hope this helps you. If you are planning a wedding, take that into consideration. Being a bridesmaid, being a maid of honor, those are roles that are time consuming. They can get a little pricey on your budget. And these are things that I feel like, you're going to have a give and take. Um, I wish that I would have chose a lot more cheaper dresses. I wish I would have chose cheaper options as far as the dress, the bling bling, and things like that. I didn't really even think about that on their budgets, and I feel really guilty. I really feel really bad about that because I know where I stood as far as what I was willing to spend, and I didn't take into consideration the budgets of these bridesmaids and their families. And so this was a hard lesson for me to learn. It's something that I'm still trying to forgive myself and move forward a year later. I still feel that guilt inside of me, but all in all, everything happens for a reason. I learn best from unfortunately making mistakes, and I feel like those were mistakes that I made as far as the budget, as far as thinking of the life of my bridesmaids and their lifestyles and their families, their careers. There was three bridesmaids that I had did proposals with that I did not really share, and that's because those three, two of them had to back out because it became too much. And that I understand that. I feel like I probably would have backed out if it was too much for me also. And I did let them know very I reassured them and reassured them, I promise it's going to be okay. There's no hard feelings. Let's just it's gonna be okay. So with that being said, what I wish I would have done was what happened is I wish that I just made my daughters my bridesmaids and my very close friends who who ended up being I had a maid of honor and a matron of honor. The matron of honor is my older friend. The maid of honor is my friend who she's a little bit younger. And so those two they did an amazing job. They were selflessly giving their time. They were excited. I mean, they were always here with me. They popped up all the time. They called me all the time. They text me all the time, but they had that luxury. They had the time. And that is something that's very important. You want somebody who has the luxury of time and who is okay with being, you know, who are selfless, really. Just the most selfless, humble, sweet human beings. And not everybody has that luxury of time. I know time is precious, and um, that's something that's very important that you should take in consideration. So what happened is my daughters became my bridesmaids. They replaced the three that weren't able to, the two that weren't able to, and then the one, my cousin, who I had to just let her know that I wanted her to focus on her wedding. Um, and then I added another bridesmaid, which was my sister-in-law. She has been such a big supporter of me and my husband since we first met. She's been so sweet. She has never been rude to me. She has never disrespected me. She's never made me feel like she wasn't supportive of our relationship. She is the wife of my husband's brother. And so I felt like it was very fitting, and I wanted to look back and think and have that memory with her, because she has been open arms, all love, all support, and that's what you want in your life when you look back. And so that's the tea. It really is not tea. But it's something that I hope I had to learn. It was hard lessons, and I hope that this helps you. Thank you so much for watching this video. May the Lord bless you. May He give you peace, guide you, and may He shine His face upon you. In the next video, I'm going to be sharing their bridesmaid dress fitting. So we're all going to the bridal shop, and they are going to try on their dresses. It's a very sweet moment. We go out to eat. I'm going to also share, well, I don't know what else I'll share on that video, but I am going to be sharing that. I do have my save the dates that I made by hand. I also have our invitations that I ordered that I want to share with you. I want to share with you going to see the venues, to look at them and choose them, my cake tasting, our we had a dinner tasting. There's so many other things that I want to share with you. So if you want to keep in the loop, just stay connected to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, I would encourage you to subscribe, because these are fun memories, not just for me, but also like just something that you can kind of get entertained. But also I'll be also sharing some other things that we learned, and really some things that we planned on happening that didn't happen. Like for instance, we forgot the rose petals to throw down the aisle on the day of the wedding. We forgot them. A lot of things happened, and I can't wait to share that with you. Again, thank you so much for watching.